Hey everybody, Billy Bob here, and welcome to Way Back Wednesday. Now, in a moment, we're not going to go back very far, but today, guess what I did? It's been since early January. Well, actually, I think it's been actually right since before Christmas. That's the last time I got a haircut. I was supposed to get a haircut, then work got in the way, but take a quick look. Don't blink. Here we go. All right. Now we're ready to rock. So we're going to call this, we're going to go, what are we going to call it? I knew what I was going to call it. The Weekend in Review. Or we're going to go back from today through Saturday. Let's just say Saturday, right? In reverse order. Not starting with Saturday, but starting with today. Today's Wednesday. It's Way Back Wednesday. It's Hump Day, right? I don't have any history-making things today, going back in history, but we're talking about the weekend. So I will talk about last night. Ohio State pulled out a nice win, their first quad one win over Wisconsin. They took the lead. They kept the lead. They're shorthanded, missing two starters. Give them credit for that. Now, yesterday, we talked about Mardi Gras. I hope you all had a good Mardi Gras. And actually today I am going to talk about one other thing. It's Ash Wednesday. So if you see people with a dark cross on their forehead, that means they went to church. They got the ashes. It's Way Back Wednesday. Maybe somebody can tell me, do you just wear it today? Can you wash it off at night? Do you have to wear it all night, wash it off in the morning? Typically it's my buddy LD, Larry Daniels, who comes up with those. But anybody out there want to tell me how long do the ashes stay on your forehead? Okay. That's today. Mardi Gras was yesterday. Monday was President's Day. So President's Day seems to have evolved. Originally, it was because of George Washington, and his birthday is February 22nd. And then they added Abraham Lincoln, whose birthday is February 12th. So it was Washington and Lincoln's birthday. They combined it and called it President's Day. But yesterday on the news, I saw presidents. They talked about Teddy Roosevelt. They talked about other presidents in history, I believe FDR. And so it goes. So it's evolved. It's not just Washington and Lincoln. It's a lot of other people mixed in. And so yesterday was President's Day. Yesterday also was the final day of Jesse Jackson's life. He died. He had been sick, died at home. Jesse Jackson was he was a, what do they call it? Paved the way, the civil rights movement, picked up when Martin Luther King was assassinated, did a lot of good things for civil rights and voting rights and all those things. Certainly didn't agree with a lot of his political things and some of his personal life things. I mean, Jesse Jackson, he was a reverend, right? And yet Jesse Jackson did some unreverend-like things. We'll just leave it at that. But, rest in peace, Jesse Jackson. Another gentleman that died over the weekend, Robert Duvall, the actor. Died at, I believe he was 89 years old. Maybe he was a little older than that. I don't have it right in front of me. Maybe let's see here. I can maybe check. I'm ill-prepared on the age. 95 years old. I was off by 6 years. Born January 5th, 1931. Duvall, by the way, I mean, what a career. I mean, I'm not even talking about TV stuff, but here we go, from the 60s, To Kill a Mockingbird, Bullet with Steve McQueen, True Grit with John Wayne and Glenn Campbell, To Kill a Mockingbird with Gregory Peck, MASH in the 1970. I don't remember everybody in that film. It's the film, not the TV show. THX 1138, I could tell you I don't know that one. The Godfather in 1972. in which he won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor as the consigliere, the attorney, Tom Hagen, The Conversation, and then in Network in 1976. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. I know he didn't say that before you all get crazy on me. I know he didn't say that, but that's the movie, right? 1980s was Tender Mercies, The Natural, Colors. What was Colors about? It was about the gangs. He was a cop in L.A. Lonesome Dove. He was a cowboy. And then the 90s, Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise, about the racing, and I believe he was depicted or was portraying Harry Hyde, who was Tom Cruise's crew chief, falling down in 1993. Sling Blade, A Civil Action, Deep Impact. These are all in the 90s, and then in the 2000s, Gone in 60 Seconds, Open Range, Crazy Heart, Get Low, Get High, no, just Get Low, Jack Reacher, The Judge, which he won an award for, I believe, Widows, Hustle, and then The Pale Blue. And then he was in, golly gee, there is some crazy stuff that he was in on TV, but, and so it goes. So rest in peace, Robert Duvall. Then Monday also was Mrs. Billy Bob and I's anniversary. I did talk about that a little bit, I think, on Valentine's Day, but we didn't even do a video on that day. I grilled some steaks. We enjoyed time. I grilled steaks again. Yes, I grilled steaks on Valentine's Day and grilled steaks on our anniversary also. On Sunday, we had the Daytona 500, crazy race. You know, there were a couple of the big ones, as I talked about, and won by Tyler Reddick. Last lap win, last lap pass. He only led that lap. There was wrecking behind him. Jeremy Mayfield, former driver, you know, he was kind of critical of the whole thing. We're not racing anymore. Guy won on the, you know, didn't lead a lap till the last lap. Not the first time that happened, by the way. Not only in the Daytona 500, but other races. The young guys don't have any respect for the old guys. The young guys are beating and banging and pushing the old guys out of the way. By the way, on the last lap, that crash right before they came to the start-finish line, it was Brad Keselowski who ran into Denny Hamlin that caused that wreck, okay? Both veteran drivers. I didn't say it was Brad Keselowski's fault because you never know if he had a big run and Hamlin checked up or somewhere in between. We don't know. You're not in the car. You don't see the telemetry to know where the braking, where the accelerating was. But something happened somewhere in between. Guys got loose. Guys got wrecked. But sorry, Jeremy Mayfield, you are incorrect, even though a lot of people agreed with you. I do not. Okay? Doesn't mean you weren't a good race car driver. Then you had Pebble Beach, right? Pebble Beach was formerly known as the Bing Crosby Pro-Am at Pebble Beach, right there on the coast in LA. And beautiful setting, awesome. Scotty Scheffler started the day at 11 under. The leader was at 19 under, 19, 18. He was 7 or 8 strokes back. He shot a 63. He actually took the lead for a minute at 20 under par. He ended up 20 under. Colin Morikawa, 22 under. He was a few holes behind Scheffler, got the lead, kept the lead. Congratulations to Colin Morikawa. Congratulations to Tyler Reddick, by the way. I don't think I said that. And Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, owners of 23XI Racing. So 23, the number, and the numeral, Roman numeral 10-1. Okay? 23XI. There you go. Lastly, we all celebrated Valentine's Day, right? So that was Saturday, and that's what I said I would do. I would take you from today back through Saturday. So there we are. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday. I hope I'm thirsty. I might be Thursday. I got the JOB, so we'll see you after that. Until then, America, land of the free because of the brave. Stay focused, America. Billy Bob, peace out.